Welcome to Nerdaties. Bitches.
Oh. Ooh, topic too absurd. No. Statement too asinine. We are Nerdy Jersey's finest.
Prove it.
Coming correct. Fab Four tonight. Nerdities. That's right. I should say Nerdaties before I say that. I am Mike, joined as ever by
Justin.
as well as
Vin.
rounding out the group with
Joe.
who got on April Fools? Who got? Who got bad?
No.
I think everybody.
I stay away from the internet.
It's very hard to do. The one that got me the most, I didn't get upset about it, but I was like, what the fuck are they? I think it was Variety put up that they're going to be remaking The Thing, starring Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
And I really forgot what day it was. I was like, what? What are they? Why would? Whatever. It's the closest I got to getting got. I'm very happy that no one really gave a shit about it because it really is one of the dumbest holidays ever.
Toby Spider-Man 4 really threw me through a loop. Because I was like a very long tweet. I had show more. I had all these like technical things talking about it. I'm like, yes. And then I found the Battinson one. That really made me mad. It was a long day at work that day.
See, long time ago, I woke up on a day off, which just so happened to be April Fool's Day. And I started scanning the internet like you do. And IGN posted a trailer. IGN posted a trailer for the Legend of Zelda movie. And I got so fucking excited. So excited. I was like, whoa, my God, this is fucking incredible. Like, I knew they would eventually do it. Blah, blah, blah. And then, like, an hour or so went by. Back on the internet, and I started reading the comments. They're like, haha, nice joke. And I was like, what do you mean, fucking joke? What? Oh, that's what day it is. Ever since that day, I avoid social media and the internet in general for the entire fucking day. I will not scroll through Facebook, Twitter, anything on April 1st because I hate the fucking world.
Well, we don't have to ask who hurt you.
Now, they are making a Legend of Zelda movie now.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. But IGN cut me deep.
But the scar still remains?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, April Fool's is a dumb holiday. So let's transition over to a slightly less dumb holiday.
Zombie Jesus Day?
Zombie Jesus Day. Bounty Hoppy Egg Day. Ours was nice.
It was nice.
Yes. Justin and I will be sharing an Easter story. So anything remarkable? Quite a few. Anything remarkable happen on your Sundays, fellas?
No.
That was like a no. Yeah, I figured that was a no.
I cleaned my apartment. Fucking sucked.
I went to the gym, hurt myself, ate food.
Like, hurt yourself at the gym or hurt yourself because, like, self-esteem?
No, I hurt myself at the gym. I should have stretched a little more.
You're old now.
Yeah, my lower back was just like, I'm going to tighten up.
You know what happens when you're on gear? Sometimes you don't realize you injure yourself by lifting too much.
Mm-hmm. You push yourself
Gotta
too
be careful,
far.
Joe.
Mm-hmm. Have you checked your testicles lately? Are they shrinking?
No, they're all good. No,
No breakouts?
no breakouts. No, I've been years ago. Somebody offered me that stuff, and I looked at it. I was just like, no.
I know, me too, right? Right?
No.
Hell
no.
Not tainted. Me, you, and Bonds, right?
Nope, never have, never will.
Me too.
Yeah. I hate needles. We know, Joe. We've heard them all.
Yep.
Yeah,
You take the A-Rod and LeBron James gummies?
Nope.
I would. I mean, you guys hear those guys are great. You get access to that. Gummy bears to make you like the best athlete on the planet.
You know what's funny? For sure, I thought we were gonna have a nice Nerdaties meetup on Easter for brunch. Cause like, fuck me if I'm wrong, but you were all invited.
Yeah. May I?
Mhm.
I called Nanny Friday or Saturday. I called her and I said, hey, listen, I know you're sore. If you want to go, just call me Sunday and we'll go. I saw my dad, I think that Friday also. I'm like, what are you doing for Easter? He's like, I don't know, probably nothing. So I'm like, sick. Sad. So I just opted to hang out with Dad. Had breakfast. We watched Scream 7. Haven't seen 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I watched 1 and 7.
You
Seven's
bookended.
good. 7's pretty good.
It's not bad. It's like a scary movie, like stupid scary movie things annoy me, like slasher shit. But it was fine.
We
Then I
went,
cleaned my apartment.
Joe.
we went to my sister's in-laws. Well, Beth worked. She worked till 2:30, and then we
Oh
went.
wow, so you could have came.
You went to your sister's in-laws?
Yeah, we do that.
That
We
sounds
do that every
terrible.
year. No, they play games.
What
Beth
kind of
won-
games?
Like
Push-up
there's
contest? Did you
Mind
win?
games.
mind games.
Did you challenge the dad to a bench press contest?
Mhm.
I know you did.
You got in his face, right?
Oh, dude, totally.
You grabbed him
You
by the
should-
ears. You told him to
Yeah.
go fuck himself.
You said, this your house? And then you just started pissing on a house plan. You go,
That's right.
not anymore.
Stepped on his neck,
No, we play
beamed your chest a little
Easter
bit. we know.
bingo, and then there was an Easter word search that Beth actually she won. She won the word
So
search.
you could have came for brunch though.
Totally could have.
Sounds
Started
like
at
you could have
10:30.
came for brunch.
Mhm.
Did start at 10:30.
10:30.
You know, at the
Plenty of
very
time.
least, you could have, at least Vinny did, reach out and be like, hey, I'm not coming because of XYZ. Not just fucking ghost me. Joe.
Yeah.
Totally an option.
Dude, you can't be getting bigger and thinking you could just ghost people.
Yeah.
Your
See,
presence is known.
That's why for a veto, Joe, it's definitely going to be come.
Yeah.
It's going to become for you. Not for anybody else. It's going to be coming hot sauce.
Squirrel cum. He's going to jerk off 100 squirrels to fill one cup.
Mhm.
It's going to be my cum.
Cumsicles. Cumsicles. You're not just
Yeah.
gonna drink it. You're gonna have to work on it.
Cumsicles, and the middle of the cumsicle is hot sauce.
In the shape
Oh,
of
God.
sharks. Remember those ice creams that they used to have with a jelly shark in the middle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be shaped like a jelly shark, but it's gonna
Ugh.
be
But it's hot sauce.
hot sauce.
Ew.
The
Cum
bomb.
wrap. Yeah. Cum
Ugh.
wrap. That's what you got in your future because you ghosted me. Son of a bitch.
All it took was a hey. won't
I'm
be
saying this
coming.
too because I know your mom listens, and I want your mom to chew you out for not at least being like, I'm not gonna make it for whatever reason. Mama Pravdo, talk to your boy.
Joseph, you deserve to eat that cum.
I know.
After what you did to your friend, I'm gonna. Next time you come over and have a meal, you know what's gonna be in it?
And Joey, what are they talking about? What's gear?
Whoa! I tried to keep it generic, Mom.
Come on.
Is she from Long Island?
No.
It's Jersey.
Mom doesn't talk like that at
Oh,
I don't know.
she's not Lois Griffin.
all. No. His mom's sweeter.
Joey,
But I
I'm gonna
know-
put cum in your spaghetti.
I know.
I heard you like the protein
But I know
and the
his mom-
collagen.
You
I know
bulk
his
it up.
mom will now go, Joe.
I taught you better than that. I raised you
Uh-huh.
better than
She would say that.
She's
You
gonna.
don't need big muscles.
She's
that.
gonna
You
say
think you're big now because you're so jacked up on your juice. I can still
like-
kick your ass.
Because Joe, I don't know if you know this or not, but like holidays mean a lot to me since my mother died, and I would
Oh
just have,
shit! He's
I
pulling
would-
that card.
I would have really just like the people I love being here, like all of them, and so I felt empty because not everybody I love was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least a word from them. At least like
Yeah,
a
it would- it
reason
would have been
why.
fine.
Like
FaceTime.
because I'm not saying he said he was concerned for your life more than once that day, but like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm really worried Joe might be like in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah. I was fucking. My heart was broken. I made all delicious foods too that I like.
Mhm.
I know you
I
like.
know.
Carnitas.
Oh,
I know you like carnitas, and I made that. I made that because I thought you were coming.
He
I
texted
do
me
enjoy
Sunday morning.
carnitas.
He texted me Sunday morning, and he's like, "Sunday mornings are for the Iron Paradise, dude." He's like, he sent me a picture of his tank top. He's got one of the tank tops that goes super low. He's showing
Oh,
3/4
shit.
nip.
One of those little Arnold tanks.
Yeah, and he's just
Don't
like,
own any
he's
of
like, I gotta get a
those.
pump on. He's like, I can't go to fucking every family get together. You think, what do you
Yeah.
think I am? You think I don't work for this?
If I don't
I was
lift,
like,
I
Joe,
die.
calm down. Joe, calm down. He's like, I'm
It's a high
calm.
protein. No, fuck you, because it was a high protein meal.
Yeah, you could have loaded up.
High
Protein and
meal.
carbo load.
Yeah, you could have had carbs. Carbs were an
So
option,
much
but I
bulk.
didn't force it down anybody's
No.
throat. at all.
Unbelievable.
Unlike the cum you're gonna eat.
Jeez.
I'm not going fresh from the tap. I'm gonna make it come.
Yeah. Fetid. Old fetid cum. Semen from days ago.
I'm gonna get a cum
Poorly
jar.
not even frozen, poorly refrigerated.
Hold on.
Curdled
Where's
jizzamin.
Beth? Is Beth gonna be okay with this? Beth, do you mind if I make your husband have a cumsicle because he ghosted me for Easter?
Jeez.
You don't seem very shaken by this. Is this what you guys do? You making me-
No.
No,
I'm still gonna figure out your kink. One day I'm gonna figure out what you two do.
He's gonna rise above it.
she
That's
pegs him.
just trying to do.
No fear.
Speaking of pegging, okay,
Now, Joe does semen retention because it helps the gains.
we're gonna veer away from Easter. We're gonna get back to it in a few minutes. So you know how I mentioned the work phone call, and we talked about the scrambly porn
Uh-huh.
and the music video
Mhm.
Yeah.
stuff, right? Another topic of conversation came up the other day. We found out that someone in the group let his girlfriend peg him.
I
And
don't think I
I'm
could.
like, well, that's fine.
I
It's
really
fine.
think I could.
It's fine.
It's fine. Just don't tell me about it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum.
No, I wouldn't yuck him, but like, I guess you had a conversation and it got brought up or something like that. But if he just goes,
So,
"Hey, Vin, guess what?" I'd be
I'm an
like,
inquiring mind. I'll take those stories.
So
Yeah.
So Cliff is he
Well,
goes
he
that
he
that's
he was
gay.
the one who did it.
No. He goes, that's gay. I said, it's not
It's not gay.
not gay.
It's not gay. It's
And he
perverse.
goes, and he's like, well, did you moan? And he's like, well, a little. And Cliff's like, well, it's definitely gay because you moan. It doesn't mean you moan. That's not it. And he goes, well, did you push back? Because if you push back, it's gay. It's like, what?
So I have a question. How did this come up?
We talk about everything on the group call. So I'm like, because you push back, it's gay. He goes, yeah. So he goes, if you're in jail and you're getting fucked by a guy, and you push back, it's gay. And I was like, oh, hold on.
If you're in jail getting fucked by a guy, that's gay.
If you're getting fucked by a guy anywhere, that's gay.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but that was the point I was trying to make. I go, so you're telling me that if like 100 dudes run a train on you, as long as you don't moan or push back, it's not. He goes, yeah. I was like,
Take him like a champ. I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying, but it's just.
I don't think he knows what the word gay means.
no, he does because he's closeted, whether he wants to admit it or
Oh,
not.
okay.
Okay.
Everybody's got their own struggle.
He says a lot of things that make you like kind of gay.
Things
And
that make
again-
you go,
Nothing wrong with being gay.
Is he a sack tapper?
I don't make. He tried to finger me when I was using a urinal when I first
There you go.
started. Yeah, he tried to check the oil. Well, I won't use fucking public urinals because of this.
So, but
I never do.
so did he ask? Did he say, "Hey, I'm gonna go do this"?
What?
Did he try to get your attention? Like, did he try to?
no
No,
warning.
that's-
Not
no-
even like incoming.
No,
He went.
that's rape. That's attempted rape.
How did you
I
not
know.
get this guy's job?
Well, you know what? It was gay because Justin pushed back.
He did put his foot back.
No, I didn't push back. I said, "Listen, bitch,
You moaned, though.
lube dinner,"
Yeah.
and I bought him from the top.
Yeah.
Power top.
Yeah.
I think they call that an otter.
No, that's tiny and hairless.
Mm.
I thought it was a twink. Otter's
That's thin and
tinier.
hairless. That's thin and hairless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I fit in neither one of those categories. I'm not a bear. I'm not big enough to be a bear. Nor
I'm
am
a
I.
bear.
I'm not hairy.
You're not big enough to be.
I'm a bear. You could see chest hairs. I got like
Kyle's a
7 or 8.
Kyle's a bear.
Kyle's a fucking bear.
You're a
Yeah,
panther.
him and me both.
Panther?
Vinny would be a panther, I think. Maybe you're a panther.
No.
I'm a macaque.
Okay.
I don't know if that's part of the
I got hair.
Look,
Community
tell me
or
he's not
culture?
on gear. Tell me he's not on gear. He tried to compare chests just now.
Joe is a naked mole rat.
mole rat. Weevil.
Oh.
Joe's a weevil.
Weevil.
Wait, Pat says to mention Jason to you, Mike.
Oh shit.
He was notorious for checking the oil.
We had a guy we worked with at Target. And, like, Target was the gayest place I ever worked. That I never had sex with another man. Now, true, I've never had sex with another man, but that's the closest I ever came. We had this dude. He was like 6'5". He was the secondary manager. There's the exec overnight.
That's
He's a
great.
big dude. He's fucking big, doofy guy. Big, bulky. Had to be like 3 plus. And the gayest dude I ever met that wasn't actually gay. Wife and a kid.
I mean,
And
beards.
beards happen. Maybe he's bi. Maybe he just likes to fool around at work. Was always going for it. Was always going for the oil check. You never met him in person, but we did a video chat with my friend Tim, the guy who has the skiing show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. One night we were scanning the truck, and the way they set the trucks up usually is there's a line that you throw stuff on that gets down, scanned, and at the back of the truck, if it's a good night, it's just a bunch of stacks of Poland Springs. Some stuff on top of them, get it all off, boom, scan these last couple. All right, back of the truck is easy. Tim is back there scanning. Jason slowly goes in there and no index finger, thumb. Oil checks him with a thumb. Tim climbed up on top of the Poland Springs, but he didn't do all the effort.
Okay.
He was lifted.
Well-
He was hoisted up there, thumb first.
He walked away and went,
Yes, you're not even joking, and no joke. He would always sniff afterwards.
good Lord.
And
I have so many stories about Jason. The time I almost ruined his testicles. Yeah, that was a hell of a
Fucking
night.
guy.
well, so I defended, saying it wasn't gay. Butt stuff isn't necessarily gay.
Gay is man on man.
Yeah. Or
The-
woman on woman.
You know what? I would say no, because the term I think for gay comes from a guy who's flamboyant. So, they're gay. Where that's why, like, of course, I'm not in the community, so I wouldn't say. I can't speak for they, but like lesbians just works as lesbians or the derogatory with the D. Whereas gay men are flamboyant, hence, he's very happy. Queer, as it were.
I know. Well, it was the honeymooners and shit. Like they would just be like, just act gay, and they weren't talking about that, and they were just like
Right.
trying to act happy.
Pat, say something else?
Yeah, Pat said he had me in the air at least twice, one armed.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
Oh God,
Now we
Pat's
don't like
rock hard right now.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
That's
Pravdo,
down for some
Yeah.
fun.
Pravdo, you guys do butt stuff? Do you let her do butt stuff?
Wait, do I let her? No.
No? Have you tried ever? Not with just
Yeah.
but in
Yeah.
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 It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
I'm down.
Receiving?
No.
No,
I
receiving.
don't think I can
that's what I'm
receive.
talking
I don't think I can receive. I
No.
really don't.
no.
It's not comfortable. I mean, I love taking a shit, so I know it does feel good when things, but like that's my body is ready for it. My body wants to get rid of it. So the pucker is unpuckered.
I've never done anything more than a finger.
No,
I check myself with a pinky, but that's it.
I had somebody try to check the oil, and I bugged out.
Well, did she give you warning? She asked.
No.
Just tried to do it. She just slipped it in.
Sperm.
See,
No,
that's-
tried. No, tried.
Tried.
Didn't
that's
succeed. Tried.
hypocritical for the women because they're always like, "Don't try to fucking slip it in."
Mhm.
See, they want the heads up, so
They want
I would
consent.
expect, yeah, just give the heads up. Just be like, "Hey, you want to try something? Yeah, sure, I'm down to try something."
There was no heads up. It was just I jumped like nope.
You ever had one lick it?
Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty sure that's why I broke up with my first serious girlfriend.
huh?
Well, it's one of the reasons.
Was
And
she
then
Was it?
again, she didn't ask. She was going down, and she just like tongued the bong, and I'm like, I'm hairy, you know, like
most men are.
I want I want to kiss you later, so I don't want your mouth on there. I don't mind if you just service the front. That's been washed. That's been taken care of.
You should wash your asshole.
I do, but I'm very hairy. I can't get it
Right.
all. They're like Pokemon.
Like Pokemon.
I'm working on an actual sponsor. Since someone's ghosting us, like Joe Pravdo on Easter brunch.
Mhm.
That has to do with hairy men parts and
Oh,
easy-
good.
Oh.
If it's who I think it is, I need a new one.
It's no. It's a
don't know.
different company.
Okay. Well, if their product is good.
Yeah.
Who's yelling in the background?
Yeah. Why does it sound like a fucking macaw?
It does.
Is that your dog?
Joseph, is
Yeah.
that your dog?
Yeah, something's happening. I have to go check out what's going on.
As soon as he came on, she was yelling at the dog. I don't know. I think it thinks she's talking to it.
I'll be right back.
Did she find your stash? Joe, we talked about this. You don't need it.
You're big enough already. How many times do I have to pick you up at the end of the night? I'm taking my kids and my sisters.
I'll be right back.
All right. I'll get into the other Easter stories when you get back. In the meantime,
Butt stuff.
we'll continue with more butt stuff
Okay.
because Joe.
Yeah, you got all uncomfortable. I think he started like he did something to trigger the dog to start barking.
Yeah, he probably did.
Oh,
got
you're
the
talking
buzzer?
butt stuff again. Yeah, he's got a shock collar.
I really want to know what they're like in bed.
I so want. I
wanna
gotta
know.
know.
I want
I'm
to
not
know.
saying I'm gonna leave a camera there hidden one
Yeah,
day.
no,
I'm not saying
I
I'm
need to
gonna.
watch it. But
Yeah,
like, I kind of want to know.
I really want to know.
For science, you've got to put a white lab coat on, and you have to have a clipboard.
For science, absolutely.
Yeah,
Just like,
Masters and Johnson, all that shit.
because like, is Joe rocking a leather choker that says "Daddy" on it,
Mhm.
or is it the other way around?
Yeah, because I'm a firm believer that a lot of people, not everybody, like I'm a noticeably more aggressive person when I'm in the throes. I start slow most of the time, but when I am full force fucking, I am a completely different person. It's like you ever hear hockey players talk about it was on Shorzy. When you put a stick in their hand, they become a different person. When you put my dick in a vagina, I am not Mike anymore. I am the fuck machine. It's game on.
Okay.
So I think a lot of people a switch flicks. He's a totally different person. He's got to be a totally different person when it's on.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't fuck like he is in reality. Like,
Bro, I got it. He's humongous.
You think he's packing?
No, humongous for Mad Max.
Oh, Lord of the Wasteland, humongous.
oh,
Yeah, he puts the mask on, the fucking leather.
Ayatollah of rock and roller.
Uh-huh. And
Mhm.
he's like, "Don't walk away."
I am giving you till tonight to suck my penis.
Yeah, just giving monologues, and Beth's like,
that's the other thing though. I can't see her being submissive.
But that's the thing. That's the constant the switch. Like the executives who are in power positions become subs.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't think
Yes.
everybody works like that.
Yeah,
I
not
think-
everybody.
I think it's two alphas, and they fight. That's what I'm saying.
"Oh, it's like lions."
Yes. That's what
Joe
I'm
has to hide behind the house plan and just surprise her and tackle her.
saying. But
Pin her.
quick to she'll fucking hip toss him.
Yeah.
Do you think a Japanese guy comes out from the side? Let them fight.
Yes. The fucking the lights are turned off and shit. It's like a horror movie.
They have black lights on with like war
Yes.
paint. 'Cause all you can see is the war paint and their smiles.
Yes.
Someone hits a gong to initiate it.
No,
The gong-
they
the
play
gong's
the
on the
music
side.
from Mortal Kombat.
The gun's
Yeah.
on the timer.
That opening music from the Mortal Kombat soundtrack starts with a gong. And it's just, then one of them walks in, goes to the left. The other one walks in, goes to the right. They face down, run headfirst at each other. It's got to be the way it is. Come on, Joe.
Yeah.
We can only postulate on your fucking so long. What are we doing?
Because it's gotta be like that. It has to be. They can't. There's no
Oh,
way.
it's so vanilla.
It can't be that vanilla. It can't be.
He doesn't want to talk
Like,
about it. So it's
they're
one of
just
two
like-
things.
That would let me down so much inside. Just be like, no, that's how they are. They like just look at each other. They just like barely kiss. They just it's missionary. Ugh.
What if it's different? What if it's kind of a combination? It's intense, but it's only one position. But she's always on top, and she's got to. It's the only way she can come. That's the only way they do it.
I mean, that's a bit more acceptable for me.
But it's unfortunate. I feel like you need variety, in multiple positions. Maybe it's because I was raised on porn.
Like, depends on the day, and the energy levels of the people.
Sure.
But like sometimes one position's a good go.
If you're really hot and heavy, and that's all you really need, and both come out of it.
Or if you have children, and you're doing a
I
quick
have no idea what that's like, but I can understand the concept.
right, you find the position that works best for both, and
You skip all the hoopla.
achieve maximum result in a short period of time. But
Hmm.
then like there's other times where like yeah, you flip around a couple times.
Mhm.
It's definitely about finding what works.
Get her down on her stomach and spin around on top like you're doing Greco-Roman.
Well, that's what I think they do.
Yeah.
That's part of the ritual. They like run around.
Put the ear covers on.
Yeah.
Singlets. You know there's a porn site like
Got
that? There's a
fucking
porn thing.
mouthpiece.
Evolved Fighting. It's men
Oh,
and women wrestling, and it's like it's domination and it's sex stuff, and whoever gets more points, almost always the guy, wins. But it always ends up in sex. Like it's
Yeah, I
always,
mean,
but it's
of
like
course
one of
it does.
them dominating the other. One of them gets to call the shots, and it's always Joe. Hey, what's up?
Well, we spent however long you've been away now talking about what your possible sex life is like.
I'm
Oh,
stuck
yeah.
on it.
I'm convinced that it's almost ceremonial, and it turns into like the Predator.
Circling each other.
Yeah,
No.
you're both two alphas, and one's trying to dominate the other, and it's
Mhm.
rough. The opposite end of that clearly is that it's just very vanilla.
No.
Okay, so it's not
We're trying
vanilla.
to- we're
It's
trying
not
to figure-
vanilla.
Okay,
Sorry.
you know what? I'm happy for you. If nothing else.
Well, yeah, but Joe's definition of vanilla and our definition of vanilla are two very different things.
Okay, that is true. All right, I think we've killed enough time though.
Okay, so it's gonna be weird going from all the sex talk back to Easter, but hey, here we go.
Not for me.
I made some delicious meats. No, see, that was easy. I did a nice pork shoulder, some carnitas, did some eggs, some sausage, pork belly, two different ways. A thin sliced pork belly, like a bacon, and then a thicker slice, which, remember how the day before when I did the first cook, I was like, it's got to do the second cook.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how fucking hot the sternos were going to be. That's what caused that fucking issue.
It's like a third cook on there.
It was like a third cook, so it overcooked it. I think if I were to do it again, I would just do the first cook and then heat it up in the fucking sterno.
So it was tasty. It was good. It
Yeah.
was actually a little soft on the meat side, but I think
Yeah.
it's the skin side.
Yeah, it got real.
It leathered, and I like crispy, crunchy. So I'm going at it. I'm like, I want to eat this because if it's like it tastes good and it's got a lot of crunch to it. But I'm realizing, oh no, this is not meant to be chewed. I would do some real damage on my shit, so I had to back off.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there was enough bacon, more than enough bacon, and more than enough carnitas.
Oh yeah. Also made a brioche French toast bread pudding. We had limoncello French toast that my mother-in-law makes. It's really good. We had mini pancakes that like only 3 kids ate, and I was pissed about it that I made pancakes. I shouldn't have because I never do. Also had the fuck else? Oh, cinnamon rolls, donuts.
Who got those bagels?
Jill and Kyle got them from the place up the street we've been wanting to try. I won't buy a breakfast sandwich there. I'm not paying $9 for a fucking breakfast.
It makes sense why they were that good.
I will buy those fucking bagels though and make my own because those things were fucking awesome.
I haven't had a bagel that good.
Shout out to Poppy Bagels.
Yeah, I want to see the poppy seed because they didn't get any poppy seed.
That's the name of the place, but yes.
If they did, it was gone before I got it.
It was gone before. Yeah, it was gone before you got it. Good times on that. It's nice. It was a good time. It's a good time. The kids, Vinny, you'd appreciate this. They were little fucking machines on the egg hunt. They were pretty efficient and quick this year.
Any
Yeah, not too much. Not too much.
enough?
I pulled the ultimate maneuver and I had 8 golden eggs. But because the economy's so shit, there's no money in them. There was just prizes. They got prizes. They're still cool.
Happy.
Silly string and whatnot.
Yeah. I was a target at the end.
Yes, Mike got targeted with silly
For
string.
some reason, Janelle thought it was extremely funny to spray me down with silly string. And I don't know why silly string is so wet nowadays, but I'm not in love with it.
It's very wet. Or though. Night before, sitting at the kitchen table, it's Mike, myself, and James. We're filling eggs. And the way we are around this table is I am furthest from the bag where the filled eggs are going. James is to my left. Mike is across from me on my left. So I would fill the eggs and I'd pass them off to one of the 2 of them. And they would put it in the bag. The first time it happened, Mike took the eggs that I had filled. He put them in the bag. I put it in front of James the next time. James picks it up, opens it, and goes, "Do you know this one's filled?" "Yeah, I fucking filled it and put it in front of you to put in the bag." "Oh, why didn't you say anything?" "This is like the 13th egg I filled. Just figured you knew what the fuck we were doing." So then we're trying to explain that there's certain candies that fit in the small eggs because we have a variety of sizes. And this fucking idiot keeps trying to jam candy in there that won't fit and goes, "I don't get why it's not closing." Because, dude, like, they're different size candy bars. Different size fruit flavor. Like, I'm literally trying to tell you.
Didn't he say he got 4 M&Ms into one of the big ones?
Yeah, but then he said he shoved 4 M&Ms. 4 fucking fun-sized bags of M&Ms in there. I don't know. The final straw of the evening was there's Almond Joys in the truck. So I said, "Hey, give me the Almond Joys. None of the kids are going to want them." He hands them to me. He's like, "I prefer Mounds." I was like, "Well, yeah." And he goes, "Do you know they're just like Almond Joys? They just don't have the almond in it?" I said, "Yeah, James, I grew up with a fucking jingle." Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes James is an idiot. So we just kept going on about that. James's nickname is Almond Joy.
Yeah, and the timing of it was pretty great because you just said that sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes James is an idiot. And instantly he said something else dumb that I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
So I call and repeated that and it stuck. But the thing that really got, like, I am really concerned about him now. His memory is shot.
Mm-hmm.
In the morning, do you have one to preface this?
I'm going to say he is super book smart. Like, can read something, memorize that, and apply it, right?
He's going to need it.
Next year he's in all advanced classes. Right? Super duper smart. Book smart.
Not road wise.
No.
As we're prepping,
Yeah.
as we're prepping in the morning, getting stuff like it usually Justin's running around doing stuff and then throwing out things for he and I to do, and we get it done quick. Come back into the kitchen, be like, all right, what's next? Wait a minute or two. As we're standing there, he goes, "Hey, did you guys ever watch Letterkenny?"
I'm waiting for Joe's reaction.
I stared at him for 20 seconds at least, maybe 30 seconds. I don't know if you were staring at these at the same time the whole time, but I know there was at least, because you were in the middle of stuff. So I think it was a bunch of working on something, looking back at him, working out like every moment you didn't have to do the thing in front of you. And he's like, what? We fucking showed you Letterkenny.
Yeah.
We showed you the first time you ever watched it, we showed you the first episode.
Are you saying he's like Matt Parker and Trey Stone in basketball, and you guys are not Denslow, the other rich guy? Every time he talks, you guys are like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course not. He made it. He got rich in college.
I always say that, dude. No one gets the reference.
It's like a golf ball through a garden hose.
So yeah, there's the Easter wrap up.
Yeah, the wrap up.
Now we can get into the very limited amount of actual show shit we have.
I'm happy to say I don't think there's any rest in pieces, but I annoyingly don't have any casting. Am I wrong about this? Did something get casted that I didn't see?
I have a recap.
Who?
Whom?
They're going to be recasting Aragorn in the new Lord of the Rings movie.
In The Hunt for Money?
Yeah.
Wow. That makes sense. Vigo is pretty much retired. He only comes back like once every 5 years or something. Yeah, I'm not going to walk around with dots in my face so you can make me 25 years younger again.
Yeah. They're not going to do it.
I don't need to. I've got that Cronenberg money now.
Also, he knows it's not going to be a good script. This guy's getting set up for failure. He's going to get a bag, but I don't know.
I'd be so mind blown if it was the lead singer of Bush.
He might get a role.
Nobody knows that one. That was the guy who was originally supposed to play him.
Oh, really?
He worked for like 2 weeks, and they're like, "No, you got to get the fuck out of here, bro.
Did
We
they
need
really?
somebody else." Someone else was playing Aragorn. I'm pretty sure it was Gavin Rossdale. I think
Really?
the dude from Constantine, the guy who
The
plays
lead singer of Bush?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Gavin Rossdale. It was somebody else. It was a big name musician.
Not a terrible pick.
It would have worked if he was right for the role. Like, not a horrendous actor, but they're like, nah, bro.
Imagine if Russell Crowe played Aragorn like they wanted, and they got to like, all right, we're gonna put dots all over your body because you got to make you lose 125 pounds and look 25 years younger.
Yeah, this isn't Thor: Love and Thunder. We're not just gonna put an oversized chest plate on you and let you be fat, bro.
Because I think he already said to, he's like, I'm not doing that shit anymore. Like
well
losing
past
weight. Yeah.
He's
But
in his
he-
Brando phase now.
Yeah, dude. Well, he was great in Nuremberg.
Let's see that.
Yeah, I think it's on the Netflix. It's him and Rami Malek, the Bohemian Rhapsody guy.
Yeah. He did 2 exorcism movies in the last like 2 years.
He loves them. He was on Rogan talking about. He's like, I only take scripts that I really love, and Exorcist.
He's
It made me want to watch it, but I haven't. Not because I'm scared. Not scared.
so okay, that's the only kind of sort of casting.
Yeah,
5 trailers. 5 trailers. I had no idea someone was making another version of Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, Netflix.
Netflix. I guess it's been what, like 40 years almost? Well, I think that was like the early 90s.
So yeah.
Yeah. 35 years or so, 36 years. It's due-ish. It's due. You could. Yeah, hell, they're making another Animal Farm. Why not? I mean, it looks like Lord of the Flies, and you probably already paid for it, so might as well check it out. If you don't know the story, now you know. Lee Cronin's Mummy. This is weird. This is definitely not the classic mummy story.
Looks interesting.
Hmm.
Like I said, she's catching hands, dude.
Hmm.
From what I've seen, like how long until you're like, all right, our daughter's a fucking creature, and what do? Animal control?
Shoot it.
Shoot her! Shoot her! Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't see it lasting longer than a day or two. It's like that Wolfman movie. That thing took place over like 13 hours. It is like,
has to.
yeah. She shows up, she's weird, she's evil. Let's get the fuck out of here. In that order. Kill her, get out of here. In that order.
I know. Where's Russell Crowe and his Exorcist team?
Mm-hmm. Wrong religion.
Is it?
Yeah, because that's all Egyptian.
They can still toss holy water at it, see what happens.
Probably just drink it. This makes Ra stronger. I don't know what gods you'd be praying to with a mummy.
Yeah, throw a cross at her, knock her out. I think that would work.
Hmm.
Like shurikens.
It's cross flying. It's Chinese stars.
Mm-hmm.
This is the guy that directed Evil Dead Rise, so he knows how to make a disturbing ass gory movie.
I thought it was Blumhouse at first.
Is it Blumhouse related?
It is.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
the guy who made.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, Blumhouse always puts some weird, crazy shit out there. Speaking of weird, crazy shit, now we've seen the full trailer for Backrooms, and I still don't know what the hell's happening in this thing.
Makes you
I'm happy.
interested.
Yes, I'm happy. All I know is it looks very disorienting and very ethereal, and I want to check this out.
Indeed.
Hulk Hogan, Real American, coming April 22nd. I'm happy that I will still have my Netflix account because I canceled it today, but it ends on the 27th. I kind of want to see this. It looks like most of this is going to be a lot of shoot interviews because they went to Brett. And
Yeah.
if you want honesty these
Yeah.
days, you go to Bret Hart. Bret Hart doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Is it going to be like a lot of shitting on him?
I think he's going to shit on himself.
Okay.
Because he's like, people think I'm the bad guy. Yeah, bro, you kind of were the bad guy in a lot of situations. You fucked over a lot of people.
He didn't want to give up power.
Yeah, at all. That's the thing that a lot of guys in the industry, whenever I hear them in interviews and talking, they're like, a big point of the business isn't just making yourself look better. You have to make your opponent, your coworker, essentially, look good too. Because the better they look, the better you look. And he was not about that.
No.
He was about,
Well,
I'm the top dog, and that's all that matters.
I heard, I was reading recently that Triple H and Shawn Michaels were apparently terrible to The Rock. Like when they knew he was on Vince's radar, they were like,
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Triple H is a dick.
Yeah. Small
Yeah.
stories. He's a manipulative. How do you think he got to run the whole thing? It wasn't luck.
He became Vince's boy, then fucked his daughter.
Yeah.
And now he's got to deal with all the shit that he knows what happened with Vince.
fucking A.
But yeah,
This looks
the
kind of
Hogan thing,
interesting.
it looks interesting.
Weren't they the ones who were supposed to do the biography? The biopic?
Yeah.
So I guess they were like, documentaries are way cheaper.
They were deep in development on the Hogan thing. They cast Hemsworth.
Hemsworth was deep in development of his biceps and fucking pecs.
Yes. And then all the shit came out and they're like, probably should do this.
Yeah. You know what? Oh, he's dead. Oh, we did interviews. So documentary. Big trailer this week, though. Finally got a good look at the Masters of the Universe. And even I'm sold.
Yeah.
Something tells me we're going to spend about 20 minutes on Earth, get the fuck out of there and go to Eternia. And I can live with that.
Good.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to have Gwildor.
No, there's no Gwildor, but there better be some fucking Orko.
I demand Orko. Cringer looks good. And I totally forgot they're getting Stephen Root back to do Cringer.
That's right. Oh,
Everybody looks good. I hope they do some tweaks to that Skeletor costume though. I don't understand why they took those things off from his rib area. It's like maybe he's got different looks around it. I don't
he's
know.
probably
It's
got
not the,
different costumes. That's probably
it's not
like
the
his
yeah.
battle armor.
Yeah, it's not the biggest problem in the world, obviously. I just don't understand why a change like that happened. But everything else looks so picture perfect to the old cartoon. Why make a little change like that? It's just it's head scratchy. It looks fun.
Yo, is the post credits gonna be fucking Hordak?
Probably. You know they gotta set that up. All right. Let's do reviews.
Wait, that
What?
wasn't on the trailer, was it?
That was 5. Yeah. What
Yeah.
am I missing?
Oh yeah, okay. No, I didn't mark off one of them.
Okay. I watched the first episode of Maul Shadow Lord. The art style is pretty much Clone Wars, but certain elements of it look like they're leaning a little closer to Rebels. It's the smoothest animation they've done yet. The characters look great. The actions look fluid, and the story is interesting. It drops you right in. Maul shows up in like the first 2 minutes.
I would
He's
fucking hope so.
yeah, well, a lot of times they like to do this like in the shadow ship, but there's no reason anymore. It's all about him mostly trying to build up his criminal organization. But from the word go, like within the first 10 minutes, his right hand lady is like, "Oh, you found your apprentice? You found the person you want to be your apprentice?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I can sense him." And the other side of this, there's like 3 sides of the story at this point. There's a local sergeant, a cop who's dealing with the crime they committed at the very beginning. And then the side story is what appears to be a Jedi and a Padawan who survived Order 66 and are on the streets of Coruscant. And he's all like, "Yo, we got to keep a low profile. We're beggars. All we do is beg for food and money." And she's like, "But we can take shit. We got powers. We can take it." And she tries to take shit and gets arrested and happens to be put in the cell across from the person that Maul wants. And it's the Force like pushing them together basically. And a huge part of the story seems like it's going to be her Jedi Master and Maul going head to head to try and train her, much like the Kanan Ezra situation, but it'll obviously turn out in a different way, and not good for everybody. I'm enjoying it. 2 episodes have dropped. I just didn't have time to watch the second one. Justin and I watched Pizza Movie.
You did.
Was it good?
Pretty fucking good.
Surprisingly fucking good.
Yeah.
We were gonna watch it, but we watched Fractured instead.
Which one's Fractured?
It
Yeah.
came out in 07 with Anthony Hopkins and the Ryan Goslings.
Okay.
You're gonna laugh.
A lot.
A lot of laughs.
Good.
Yeah.
I like laughing.
When the trailer dropped, I think I surmised that it was the scene from 21 Jump Street where they're on the drugs, like extended into a movie, and it's not far off. They're not tripping balls the whole time. It comes in waves,
Yeah.
but when it does, it's really unexpected shit, and it's extremely silly, extremely funny, totally worth the time. It's great to see Gaten Matarazzo curse his fucking head off. Him and the kid from the Goldbergs just foul mouth throughout the whole thing. Tons of great running gags. Snackatron is my new favorite robot. Snackatron is great. Totally worth the watch. I think it's like another 90-minute fun ride.
Yeah.
The shit at the end. Wow, what time is it?
Dan Radcliffe having quite the cameo.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe is a very important character.
Yeah. One of the best characters I've seen in anything in a long time.
Very strong-willed. He's the lord of his land.
Yep.
It's really solid. It's one of those ones when you see the trailer, you're like, I really need to be stoned for this. Sadly, I wasn't, but it was still worth it.
It's a good watch.
I look forward to getting high and watching it again. Okay, everybody get your personal ones out before we do Have we all seen both episodes, or we're going to try and
No,
dance around
I've not seen the second episode
it? Okay.
of it. I've seen the second
Tiptoes.
episode, but not
Episode 3. You
the
haven't seen
third,
it.
not episode
Yes.
3.
Okay.
I'm behind.
Have you seen any?
None.
Mm.
I'm waiting. I'm letting him stack up so I could just knock it out.
I
You
believe
know how
you.
that is. What are we doing right now? Reviews?
Any
Yeah, we're still doing reviews, yeah.
solo reviews? Any things like Joe? Joe, what reviews do you have?
What do you got, buddy?
I watched. I started Scrubs, the new Scrubs.
I'm kind of behind on that one.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm 2 in.
It's definitely more Scrubs. They remembered the formula.
They did. It's definitely good. I'm enjoying it.
One Piece season 2 continues to be good. Watched Clown in a Cornfield the other night.
I've scanned by that a bunch of times and been like, oh, I should check that out. Should I check that out?
If for no other reason than to be completely surprised by what it is and is not.
Okay. There's a good twist then.
Yeah, I'd say. Because you think one thing, and it's not the thing you're thinking.
That sounds like a twist.
And you're like, huh, interesting.
I don't make that noise though.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Aha.
So check it out.
Give him the OMAC.
Ashley and I do this thing where like we have our series to watch, but when there's not enough time to go into another episode, because I hate halfway watching things unless it's something I've already seen before, we tend to run through like series of movies. We were currently on the Star Wars franchise, and the other night we finished our rewatch of The Last Jedi, and I have to say, upon a more recent viewing, it's not as bad as I remember it being. There's actually some solid ass shit. I still could do without. I could still do without the Canto Bite stuff. It could have been any other kind of setup to do the thing they needed to do. Just like shoving a fucking Star Wars casino in there was. I didn't need it.
I do think it's a great way to set up the thing that Del Toro's character says when they're on the ship about the rich people, like both sides. You're playing both. They're playing both sides essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, like I can't think off the top of my head of a better place to put them to set up that kind of conversation, because it really was like Monte Carlo, space Monte Carlo.
Yeah, it's like, and it's there, but it's also there and gone real quick. So it kind of feels completely unfucking necessary. You know what I mean?
I think the setting just feels off. The setting of the casino itself feels weird, and they feel weird in it. Originally, they were supposed to all be dressed in like highfalutin party gear, like they were supposed to steal outfits to blend in. Yeah,
right.
Because they just drop in the middle of this casino looking like scumbags, and like you didn't expect, like you didn't. I know you didn't have a lot of time, but you got to plan this thing out a little. You got a ride. You could plan this thing out. Like, be smarter about this shit. So they stuck out like sore thumbs.
Having gone through all the extra Star Wars stuff that's come out after the fact, and I remembered watching the Luke stuff, and people being like, "Hey, how could he just fucking? How are they gonna do him like that? And he's a projection, and how does he fucking die from that?" Bro, the boy was so strong that he was able to project a forced version of himself across the fucking galaxy. Of course that's going to take its toll. You try doing it from your mom's basement.
I think of it like, imagine you used to be a marathon runner and you were
Right.
like the best marathon runner ever. And you stopped doing it for 30 years. And then one day you had to run a sprint.
But you fucking did it, and you were still fucking good at it. You're like
Yeah.
possibly even fucking better than you were.
Yeah. Your technique came back incredibly fast. Like
Muscle memory.
you were able to do it. But by the time you got to the finish line, yes, you had nothing left in you.
Yeah.
And it's not just that. It isn't just that when I first watched it, that's kind of the way I said, like, he puts all of his energy into it. But it's also, he doesn't have anything left to do, not just story wise. As a person, he has come to balance with the Force. So he
Right.
just accepted becoming part of the Force. Much like Obi-Wan, I can help them out a lot better as a story and as a ghost than I can showing up there and fighting. My days of fighting are over. My days of inspiration have now begun.
Yeah.
If I may,
Yes.
I think a lot of it had to do with also like what happened leading up to that. His little spaz going to murder his nephew, the whole thing. And then he ends like that, and they're just like, because that's I was checked out long before that. I wasn't impressed. You know,
Fairly impressive feat.
it's an impressive feat, but like when you're already checked out in the character before that, you're not going to be like, oh, that's cool. You're like, do something. It's like poking a dead body. It's like, do something. Hasn't done anything till right now. What have you been doing with yourself other
He
than
kicked
drinking?
Ray's ass.
Yeah,
But see,
he didn't know how to do anything.
this is the thing though that I was talking to Mike about. So like these things happen and people get upset because in their heads they build all this canon for these characters that you never get to see. You never got to see Luke from the end of Return of the Jedi to the point he is now. You get some of it post that movie in the Mandalorian where you get like CGI Luke training Grogu, but it's never going to be what you wanted.
It's not the Luke show.
Right.
Sebastian Stan said he'd do it. He was fan casted.
Hamill said
He's
he'd
almost-
love to do it.
Sebastian Stan's almost 50 now. They're running out of time.
Looks good as hell though.
Hey,
Yeah.
prettier than I am. I'll never deny it.
But like I think it gets a bad rap.
I was thoroughly happy with it. I do agree it's got its issues, but that's the one movie that made me realize, yeah, it's got its issues. But every Star Wars movie has got its issues.
I will say that I
they all
still
stumble.
enjoy these sequels more than I enjoy the prequel films.
Oh, head and shoulders. Like we said when we first saw The Force Awakens, this felt like a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
It felt like home. Phantom Menace, I don't know what that felt like. That felt like a fucking 2.5 hour advertisement. I know you're trying to sell toys. I'm not an idiot, but give me a fun story that make me want to buy the toys. And they made me want to buy the toys.
Yeah, I get that. It was underwhelming.
Yeah.
But Revenge of the Sith slaps. It's the best one.
Of the prequels.
Oh, the prequels, sure. Not of all the
Yeah.
movies.
I might put it there.
Empire still is a better rounded out movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. And nothing will beat Empire.
But I'd say Sith could be top 5
Possibly.
with enough deconstructing of some of the other favorites.
But like Sith, not all of it is top 5 for me.
No. Well,
'Cause
none of
there's
that's the
fun
thing
stuff
about all
throughout.
these movies.
Yeah.
None of them are consistently good throughout.
Except for Empire.
Right. And Rogue One.
Well, fucking Rogue One. That's a
But-
masterpiece.
Right. But like when you're looking at the Skywalker saga, with the exception of Empire, all of them have fucking bumpy roads.
Yeah. We let a lot go in A New Hope because that's what brought us to the dance.
Yeah,
Like
but
it's sacred,
yes, but it's
but it's got a
okay.
lot of
It's
issues.
okay to kill your darling sometimes, because when we
Yes.
watched it recently, within the last like 2 months, it's not that great.
It's flawed. It's utterly flawed.
Yeah.
It's a kids movie, so
Yes, it is. No, it's very much a
they
kid's
don't
movie.
expect you to ask questions about it.
Yeah,
And when you grow up, having watched it a lot, you either just accept what's weird about it, what's wrong, and be like, oh well, it's got
and
its blemishes.
and Phantom Menace tries to go back to that formula, and
Yeah.
it doesn't work because the audience that you hooked with A New Hope is smarter and older when you get to that first prequel.
Yeah. And the story you're telling with your first prequel is dumber than the story you told the first time out in so many ways. It's flunkier. The
And
dialogue is
it's beyond a
ass.
kids movie with the terrible dialogue, a wacky ass character.
Mm-hmm. And not to beat up on Jake Lloyd. He's had enough problems in his life. I'll always say though, he was miscast.
Yes,
He had something thrust on his shoulders he couldn't do,
He ain't no
and it's
Macaulay
unfortunate.
Culkin.
No, there was a lot of. I'm pretty sure Haley Joel Osment went out for that role because him and Jake Lloyd were the same age, and
Yeah.
every blonde kid in Hollywood went out for that role.
Yeah.
He would have knocked that fucking thing out of the park.
Sure.
He would have made that drivel sound like Shakespeare. Jake Lloyd just didn't have it.
Pecker slap Jar Jar.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
He would have made the line, "Are you an angel?" Not suck.
yeah. You an angel, girl?
Mm. Did you fall from heaven, girl? Mm. You like younger men? Mm.
Wanna?
Mm-hmm.
I don't got a lightsaber, but I got something you can hold.
They say my midichlorians are off the charts. That ain't the only thing, baby.
Oh,
I'm a slave. I'm a slave. You ever seen a Mandingo fight? Mm-hmm.
But final review time.
Mm-hmm.
Season Born Again season 2.
So since you guys haven't seen much, let me go through my notes and see if there's anything I can edit.
You can spoil it. My memory is just as bad as James's,
I mean, I've already
if
watched
not worse.
You already watched the second one?
I've already watched the mid-season fucking.
Yeah, but there's like there's stuff in 3 that isn't revealed in there.
It's fine.
But I won't go too deep because we've already fiddle fucked around.
We always speculate on certain characters anyway.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming that there's some things having to do with little Gandolfini.
Yes, there are many clues dropped in there that make me think even more than ever that he's related to Fisk.
Related. What about my Wesley theory?
That he's related to Wesley?
That he's Wesley's kid.
I mean, it could be. The lines that are dropped don't make it seem that way.
Okay.
But his relationship to Buck, which I think popped up in the second episode, or no, I think it's in the third one that they have a good conversation, the hot dog conversation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then yeah, it's in the third one.
That's the third one.
Okay. It shows their rapport, their building rapport, but it doesn't show
Episode 2 is
paternal
the like shakedown in the office
yeah.
where he's like, "I'm here to protect you."
Yeah, it's the questioning
Yes.
of Daniel. But by episode 3, I will spoil that you do find out who Mayor Kingpin is, the person doing the Max Headroom videos.
Oh, you see who it is at the end of the second episode.
It is in 2. They
Yes.
pull off the mask.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, she does.
She does, because that was after the dinner.
Obviously.
Yeah, it was pretty duh. It was pretty fucking. But like, it would have been interesting if they had her working with someone else, like she's feeding someone else. But no, she's taken on a lot of risk on her own, and I kind of love it. The tension between Matt and Karen, it's not like fever pitched, but their perspectives on how to deal with this are kind of skewing. Karen's getting really aggressive.
Karen's gonna end up dead.
I have a bad feeling. Yeah. But she can take care of herself better. You saw how she handled that one member of the task force.
The one ICE agent, task force.
Some interesting shit because the episode ends with him with a bag on his head, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Where that leads to, there's a great moment with the three of them at Frank's hideout. Like that whole sequence works so well
Yeah.
in the third one. I believe it's in the third one. That leads to very important shit. And the only other thing I have notes about, and it's not really a spoiler, I'm not going to get into detail about it, but they have a fight sequence, and in classic Daredevil fashion, it's a bunch of sequences cut together to make it look like a oneer, like a classic hallway fight.
Yeah.
Not in a hallway. That by the time I got to it, maybe you guys will agree. By the time you get to it in the story, it felt so fucking earned, and you can't wait to see the people involved kick the shit out of these task force members.
Nice.
Yeah, Matt has to make a decision, and I believe he made the right one. And in doing so, him and somebody else fucking brutalize pretty much an entire platoon of these guys.
White
And
Tiger.
one of the better act. No,
Oh no.
no,
Oh. Jess.
no.
Oh. Okay.
You'll be happy with who it is. The trial happens in the third one too. The first trial of a vigilante, and that's one of the things that sets up why the fight at the end of the third one is so good. The
Okay.
fucking abuse of power that happens in this courtroom is like you look at it, you're like, there's no fucking way the rest of the country would allow this to happen. But then you look at the real world, and you're like,
Yeah,
they
right,
probably
yeah.
would just let this fucking kangaroo court go. And it's
Uh,
Swordsman who's the first trial.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fucking. So they dropped the mid-season trailer,
Mhm.
right? And shit's popping through, and I was like, yeah, okay. I figured that was coming. That was coming. Knew Jess was coming back. Worst case secret in the Marvel universe.
Yes.
She drops a line.
That line. It's been 10 years. Let's not forget it's been 10 years. She hasn't been in fucking cryo freeze.
I
She's
know.
lived a life. And I cannot imagine Luke keeping that place for 10 years. So something tells me we have a Danny.
Dude.
We have a little Danielle.
Dude.
I will be so fucking happy if that's like he comes in by the end of the first season.
I stopped it and scrolled back a few seconds just so I could make sure she said daughter. And I was like, holy fuck, are they doing this?
They better. Like, they've been so good with fan service. Why would they fuck this up and be like, no, she's just some other random dude? Like, no.
No,
No.
please don't. Please don't. Please do the
Why
right
would
thing.
why would you do
the
that?
fucking right thing.
Absolutely. You know what we want, and it fits perfectly with this story that you're setting up.
Do the right thing, and please mention she's with the babysitter. You don't even have to say the name of the babysitter, but if you could please just say she's with the babysitter.
She's with a special babysitter.
I will give you all the fucking money. Give you all the money.
She's good with kids and small animals. It's like, I feel like the second worst kept secret is like she says they came to my house. I doubt it's just going to be she pops up like, oh, well, they came. No, you've got to show that sequence.
There's already been leaks from
next season.
Yes, that.
Yeah, I saw pictures of her
both
and Finn.
Yes.
And Coulter. Like, Finn was walking with his face covered. And in this age of AI, I have no clue, but it looked realistic.
Yeah. But yeah, just give me a nod. You want to say Doreen? That's fine. You don't have to. You just say the babysitter. That's all I need to know. All I need, just a little fucking nod.
Yeah. I hope she shows up tomorrow.
Yeah.
It would make sense. After what happens at the end of the episode 3, the AVTF, Anti-Vigilante Task Force, is going to be on high alert. So they're going to be kicking down doors. So it makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised if the episode starts with them doing that in her place. Really fucking up. It's good to be back, though. It's fucking...
Yeah.
In that trailer where he turns, like, he smiles at them. He's just so happy to be beating the shit out of people, and I'm so happy to watch it.
Yeah. It's good times.
Yeah. All right, that's our reviews. Let me go through my news. Hideo Kojima has hinted that he would like to adapt Predator Badlands into a game.
Okay.
If anybody could, but I wouldn't just want Badlands. I would love to see a Kojima Predator game, but like we've already seen that story, dude. Don't adapt that. Kojima's Predator, the master of stealth.
Yeah.
Beautiful. They've been dancing around it for a while. Someone was going to have to do something with the RoboCop license after the remake, reboot, rething about 10 years ago now. That's where that shit was. Amazon Prime has greenlit a RoboCop show, and Peter Weller is interested in coming back. I don't quite know how that would happen.
Okay.
As I was thinking about it, it would be kind of nice if Weller comes back as Murphy, but they've fixed Murphy up. Like he's got organic parts again. He's no longer RoboCop and has to hand it off. So it's kind of like Cobra Kai-ish. The guy's like almost 80. He can't put on the
Yeah, but
costume
like,
anymore.
I'm fresh again.
Maybe like not 100%. But like I don't want to see a geriatric in that costume. It barely worked when Han Solo was in his 70s in a leather coat.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. But also, like, sometimes it's okay to say no.
Oh, it's definitely okay to say no. And this is very early. The word interested can be taken a lot of different ways. Ready Player One is getting a graphic novel version. It's going to be a Target hardcover exclusive coming out October 6th of this year. And Ready Player Two will be coming out next year as a graphic novel. Marvel trademarked the term Infinity Vision with no context behind it. Don't know if it's another show, if it's a comic book, or if it's something to go along with the Infinity Quest show. Maybe some kind of like, I don't know, glasses or some shit that you pick up at a comic shop. Who knows? But Infinity Vision is a thing that they own the rights to now. Along that same line of thinking, Marvel Zombies Season 2 has been confirmed. One of the other worst kept secrets. Like, it didn't have to happen, but that series was good. Really good.
I'm surprised because it feels like it ended the way it ended.
But the way it ended was a setup for something more.
Yeah, I didn't really get that. I felt like it was kind of like, Twilight Zone episode ending, where you're like, oh, fuck. Okay.
She was stuck in a fake reality.
Yeah, but like, it's the kind of show where like, okay, yeah,
You could end it there, but it's absolutely a tee up for something else.
I guess. I don't know. Not saying
Uh,
I'm completely down on it. Like, I'll watch season 2, but like,
Could have. I think you have to write everything like that now. Like, all right, you could end here, but also it's open
But
ended
like,
enough.
I'd prefer if it did end.
I wouldn't. I like what they've done there, and it's just another opportunity to hear these characters they're not doing enough with.
It's true.
We only got Haley
Like,
Steinfeld in that.
again, like, none of this makes sense with what they're doing. Like, I don't like all these things flying around while a story's being prepped to like potentially end everything. I don't know.
Well, it makes perfect sense. If you're going to
about
be ending everything and rebooting it as something new, you got to get your last licks with some of these characters in. So why not do it as an animated show, something that's tangential that may not even dovetail back into the main story? Like, get it out now the way we can. My last story, because they got too much fucking money, Disney is considering buying Epic Games, the makers of Fortnite.
Makes sense.
But like, it doesn't.
Actually, it does. The amount of property that Disney's put into Fortnite is more than most of the other franchisey things that they've done collabs with.
Yes, but everyone has.
Plus, they did like virtual fucking Magic Kingdom or some shit in Fortnite.
Problem being, yeah, they it would make sense for them to buy Epic Games 2 years ago. Fortnite has taken a 25% dip in the last year.
Sure.
It's reached its ceiling. It's not worth as much as it was. If they get it on the negligible cheap, if they get it like a deal for it, sure. But something tells me they're going to do some stupid shit like Sony did when they bought Bungie for $4 billion. They're going to overpay for this thing, and it's just going to be another fucking albatross around their neck.
Or they're bringing back Disney Quest.
Hey, whatever gets me more Disney Quest. That's all my news.
All right. Texas Rangers are selling a nacho sombrero. That's right. Simpsons did it again. It is a wearable nacho sombrero.
I think that's just a matter of time. When you put something like that out there in the world, someone's going to be crazy enough to do it.
The Simpsons did it.
That's not so much predicting the
And it's
future
only
as much
$40.
as only. So wait a minute, the whole thing is edible? Is there like a
So
part of
the
it?
entire fucking thing it's a nacho hat.
But like I can imagine like the part
With,
of it
like-
that touches your head is plastic, but the whole thing on top of it is edible.
Yeah, so they had like it's in a container,
Okay, good, makes sense.
but it's also
All of it's edible. Like there is a
all of it.
shape of a sombrero
Yes.
that is edible, but you
Yeah.
have a container to keep it in, so your hair is not touching.
Yeah. And
Tortilla.
so like the higher part also has extra chips in it to dip
Yes,
into
okay.
all the fucking things that are around the
Okay, so the dip isn't in the center;
No.
it's in the actual brim.
The entire brim is full of shit.
That's a lot.
A lot of shit.
You got a strong neck for that. That's got to be like 10 pounds of bad.
Yeah, bro. It's got a little Tabasco sauce bottle up in that bitch throughout it. It's got pico. It's got different meats. It's got cheeses. It's got avocados, crema. Like it's loaded.
I feel so bad for the janitors there.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
real though.
A lot of hats be falling.
I
Huh. Saying
Came
Despicable
across-
Me came up with that.
no, Simpsons did it first. Nacho Man. You don't remember? Homer's like Nacho Man.
Okay.
Now, I came across a post the other day that really fucking irritated me, but it shouldn't have because, like, this is how stupid we as a people are. The site Box Office Movie Scenes posted a clip of Homelander with that one chick that was on the top of the building.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "This is the moment Homelander went from anti-hero to full villain." I'm pretty fucking sure right away it's established that Homelander is a bad guy.
He was never an anti-hero. They don't understand what the term anti-hero means.
Wait,
An
is he a bad
anti-hero
guy?
Don't start.
Mm.
Don't you start.
Sorry.
Like, an anti-hero is someone trying to do good for other people, but doing it in a negative way.
Yeah.
Or inadvertently doing good, even though they intend to just do for themselves. He is a fucking monster.
Yeah. What is that? That pissed me off.
That's dumb.
Disney Plus is working on an Animorphs TV show.
That's right. And the people involved, the name involved is surprising.
Ryan Coogler is attached to this.
Ryan Coogler does not give a shit what you expect him to do.
No.
Ryan Coogler's doing what inspires him.
Yeah.
X-Files, my mom loved X-Files. I'm producing it. Oh, Chris Carter says I can? I'm fucking producing it. Animorphs, I guarantee he was his
Loved
favorite
those
show
books.
as a kid.
As a kid.
Loved
Love
them.
those books, right?
I never read them, but I love the covers.
The covers were awesome. 54 fucking novels in total.
They made a show, right? Or did they?
No.
They
No,
did.
Never.
Animorphs, yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, it was probably like a one-off season, but they definitely did.
Let's go to the IMDb. Animorphs, 1998 TV series.
Wow, okay.
26 episodes, 2 seasons.
Well,
Yeah, man. So we're getting another live action. Yeah. Nickelodeon.
Okay. Season 1, 20 episodes. I'm pretty sure Vinny was right. It was one season, and they split it at the year,
Gotcha.
and there was 6 episodes in the back end.
But yeah, Ryan Coogler. Fucking loves Animorphs.
Fucking Ryan Coogler, man, making magic happen. Good for you.
Well,
Revolutionizing Hollywood.
they're smart because he's got heat right now. They
Could you
need some of
imagine?
it.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine if Ryan Coogler made Animorphs an Emmy-worthy fucking show? Like, they win awards for Animorphs.
They could. They could.
The concept, if done properly, yeah, you get a lot of love for that. At least like a daytime, like a kids Emmy or some shit. Makes it all dark and
gets-
fucking.
Kids' Choice Award. You get slimed the whole gig.
Mm-hmm.
Michael.
Yeah.
You own a Lego Smart Play object.
Fucking A right, I do. I own 2 Lego Smart Play sets.
Okay. If you have any questions, I want you to know that you can now reach out to their Junior Executive Director of Information, or their Jedi for short, who happens to be Mark Hamill.
Nice. He's a junior executive now?
Yeah.
That's a demotion, I think.
And in case you think they're just fucking around, on Wednesday, April 8th, you can dial 1-877.
Hold on, I write this down.
1-877-80 Ask Mark from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time.
It's RK, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mark him. Okay.
Yeah.
2 days from now.
2 days
What was that time again? I might actually do this.
from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay. So we could do it 12 to 8.
Yes.
All right. Get home from work. Oh, no, the drive home from work. Yeah, that's when I'll do it. Or if we have a lull.
Yeah. But yep. There you go. I hope this works out and you do it, because next Monday's episode is going to be fucking great.
They said he's going to be live, right? This isn't going to be some shit where you call and it's a recording of Mark Hamill.
Live.
I'm going to try this. So I haven't heard about it, which makes me think it hasn't been thrown around a lot.
Yeah. Now it's time for food news.
It's quick food news.
Jersey Cow, our local ice cream place that we frequent a lot now because it's really good. They've dropped their April flavors. Not too much in the Mike lane, but that doesn't mean, much.
Very fruity.
Lemon poppy seed, a bright, refreshing lemon ice cream with poppy seeds swirled throughout.
Now, wait a minute. If this doesn't have actual bits of lemon in it, if it's like lemon flavored, I
Yes.
can get down on this. This is like a
Lemon-
poppy seed cake.
Yeah. There you go.
Mr. Harmoka, why are you eating my sesame cake?
Carrot cake, vanilla-based ice cream with carrot cake pieces, cream cheese frosting, and pecans. I'm down for that.
And you lost me.
I like a good carrot cake. And orange and vanilla swirl. Soft serve.
Classic. As it should be.
As it should be.
Swirl.
Right. Creamsicle.
Beautiful.
Good
I
shit.
haven't had one of those in too long.
Yeah. Now let's roll on. Oreo for a
course.
limited time
Every week.
online, small batch. You can get dill pickle Oreos.
Fuck off.
Yep.
Ew.
Yep. I got nothing to say on this. I like both items separately.
You're not going to try it, though.
No,
wait, let's order
no.
online.
This is one of those things that I just won't attempt.
You said it's online order, right?
It's online ordering.
Now, if it popped up in a store,
I don't think I would.
James would.
Yeah, well, he could waste his own money. Over at the
But
Baskin Robbins,
Let's say he bought a pack. What
I would
you
try it if he paid for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
At Baskin Robbins, they have a Dubai chocolate menu. You can get a Dubai chocolate shake, pistachio
course they do.
chocolate bar ice cream, a Dubai chocolate sundae, and a Dubai chocolate inspired cake in a box.
A Dubai chocolate with hot honey.
Cake in the box. The butter chicken taco won the votes, inspired by India over at Taco Bell.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to try
Actually.
that.
There you go, butter chicken
If-
taco Bell.
If they make butter chicken soft tacos, I'd get down on that.
It has a cheese wrapped chalupa shell.
Mm.
So
That might be
Is
worth
that-
trying. Right.
we got some new cookie doughs. Pillsbury has new soccer ball shaped sugar cookies, and it has the black speck. So it's a chocolate and vanilla sugar cookie.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice.
You don't really get that often.
The Walmart brand Better Goods has new jumbo size stuffed cookie doughs with a white chocolate chip cookie stuffed with cookie butter and a peanut butter cookie stuffed with grape jelly.
Not my speed, really. Yeah, those cookies you made fucking yesterday or the other day.
The cake cookies are fucking
The
tight.
cake
Right?
cookies, they're ridiculous. Chocolate over butter, though,
Yeah,
far superior.
butter was fine. It didn't suck by any means. It's still good.
Not bad.
But
not
this
bad.
chocolate's better.
Chocolate always wins.
White Castle has got a new fried ravioli, a jalapeno fried ravioli, stuffed with diced jalapeno peppers and cream cheese. And it comes with a green chili aioli to dip.
I wasn't quite sure. Are you saying there's two, like a regular fried, or that's just one item?
Is one item. It is a jalapeno cravioli, is what they're cravioli. what they
I'd
call
try a regular fried ravioli from them. Like I don't eat raviolis, but you fry something, of course I'm gonna eat it. I like me a fried ravioli.
Goes right there.
it. Also have a chicken fajita slider. A crispy all white meat chicken topped with grilled onions and peppers, jalapeno cheese, and zesty green chili aioli on the bun.
So it's basically their chicken slider with.
It's their
some
chicken
toppings.
slider with spicy fajita shit. Yeah, sure. I'll try it.
Why not? You already got the shit.
On Taco Bell, they're starting April 16th. Diablo Dusted Crispy Chicken. The triple double crunch wrap. It's just going to be a stuffed crunch wrap. It's just lots of shit in it.
Or a crunch wrap that got 10 assists, 10 goals, and 10 rebounds.
Sure.
That's a basketball joke. You wouldn't get it.
Or Zab's Chicken Ranch Nacho Fries. Roasted chicken, nacho cheese, 3-cheese blend, pico de gallo, and Zab's Ranch. Try that if you want.
Zabs is a brand, or is this like the?
I guess.
See, I don't think they're a
I-
restaurant. I've never heard of
Never fucking
Zabs.
heard of them. Denny's has a Masters of the Universe menu coming.
If you could find them,
The He-Man Eternia Slams comes with 2 buttermilk pancakes topped with mint chocolate ice cream and chocolate sauce served with a breakfast plate. The He-Man Battle Burger, a Denny's cheeseburger empowered with bacon, shredded beef, and barbecue sauce, served with a side of fries and a steak knife right through the top of the burger. Skeletor's Dark Shakeverse, strawberry ice cream mixed with blueberries, topped with whipped cream and popping candy. The Junior Gray Skulls Epic Crackle Cakes, 3 silver dollar pancakes topped with vanilla cream and popping candy, served with a kid's side. Mozzillas, which are 2-foot-long mozzarella sticks per order,
well, I got my attention.
and bone-in chicken wings with barbecue or buffalo. Not to be outdone, Popeyes has a one-piece menu coming. You can get Chopper's Cupcake, which is strawberry cake topped with pink strawberry icing and white sprinkles. The Gum Gum Fruit Lemonade, which is lemonade featuring pineapple, blue raspberry, and orange flavors. And they have custom bento boxes with Luffy, featuring a side and chicken and the drink and Chopper's cupcake. Dunkin' is dropping their summer menu, April 29th. You can get new cloud lattes featuring Marsh Swirl, an Oreo, Rocky Road, Marsh Dunkelette, or Nutty Marshmallow Dunkelette. New limeades, regular limeade, raspberry limeade, coconut limeade. A black cherry, cherry lime Ricky, and limeade refreshers. New coffee chilies featuring Oreo or caramel cream. New matchas with Oreo, vanilla marshmallow, or matcha limeade. Dirty Pepsi. A fruit punch donut and fruit punch munchkins.
Fruit punchkins?
Fruit punchkins.
I looked for Denny's. There's
There's
actually
one
one, yeah, not too
Yeah.
far from you guys.
Yeah.
Nowhere near in Ocean County. None in Monmouth.
Better Goods at Walmart has some new ice creams as well. Dark chocolate amaretto pint. Chocolate hazelnut mini ice cream sandwiches or raspberry cheesecake mini ice cream sandwiches. Bomb Pop is putting out the Goal Pop. It's a soccer ball shaped pop featuring cherry, lime, and blue raspberry flavors. So it's essentially just a bomb pop, but it's shaped like a fucking soccer ball for World Cup.
Oh.
Yeah. Serendipity Ice Cream is dropping ice cream bonbons. It's been a long time since I've seen an ice cream bonbon.
Isn't
It's
that
a little
bonbon?
nugget of ice cream dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, isn't that like what a bonbon is? Like classic bonbon.
Yeah. Well, classic bonbons are just a chocolate. They're not ice cream.
Oh,
But I haven't seen an ice cream bonbon in a long time.
I thought that's what they were. I never really had bonbons.
No,
I just always
bonbons,
saw Peg Bundy eating them. So
yeah, they're just like, it's a chocolate. But they have, of course, Dubai frozen hot chocolate ones, double dulce de leche, and frozen hot chocolate.
got me with the second and third one.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme's spring lineup dropping April 7th has a Hershey's double chocolate, a strawberries and cream, an original glazed blueberry cake, and banana pudding.
Banana pudding.
Dairy Queen is launching a line of breakfast cereal-related ice cream treats with a Fruity Pebbles milkshake, Cinnamon Toast Crunch dipped cone, and Choco Frosted Donut Blizzard treat.
Third one's pretty generic. It's like it's not connected to any kind of cereal that I could think of.
No, it doesn't seem to be, which is weird. It says breakfast collection. So I guess like mini donuts would be the connection there.
It's a very healthy breakfast.
And the last bit of food news is Dr. Pepper is putting out freeze pops.
Ooh.
Like, the plastic tube filled. But Dr. Pepper. I might finally be able to have my Dr. Pepper fix without having to imbibe in caffeinated.
You don't think they'll be caffeinated, huh?
I don't think so.
Probably not. I wouldn't put it past them though.
Other than searching out the jelly beans and the jelly bean varieties of the Jelly Bellies.
They're nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's good.
Okay.
Douche
Douches. Douches. I'm not gonna say the name. I don't think I have to say the name. But the reason this week, bomb you back to the Stone Age where you belong. I think that's the top reason this week. Like,
Yeah, well, see what happens tomorrow morning when we wake up.
yeah, taco. I had that thought today. Like, this could be the last couple of days of civilization. He really could.
Probably will be.
He really could do something fucking crazy like that. And I don't think there's anyone around that would stop him. Sadly.
Yeah. I think other countries have people in place in our government that,
Sleeper cells?
yes, would have to, they would eventually just be like, you got to do the thing.
I would love for there to be Wakandan war dogs. I think they could take care of it.
What about Jamie Lannister?
Sure. Yeah.
Like the actor who plays Jamie Lannister?
No, the Kingslayer.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
All
no
she kept
kings.
saying was burn them all. And I,
Like I said, we'll see what happens when we wake up tomorrow.
Or if we don't. My nerd of the week relates to that.
Oh, we'll wake up.
Mm.
We'll die slowly.
Unless retaliations occur.
No. I'm saying even in retaliations, like we are in an area that we wouldn't get directly devastated by it. We would feel effects that would slowly kill us.
Well, we're right between two majors. They're going to hit New York and they'd hit DC.
Yeah.
So
But
they wouldn't DC.
they'd go for it.
we
Disagree.
wouldn't feel the initial effects. We're way outside the blast zones for that.
Yeah, but the fallout zones, we'd have a day or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just take Rad-X or Radaway and I'd be fine.
Sure.
As long as your Pip Boy says you've taken the right amount of it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
My nerds of the week. The first one is in direct response to those statements about our douche. Trump is a rapist and a con man, and yet the entire Christian church seems to treat him like their poster child. That's unreal. I don't understand it. Alan Richson, star of Reacher.
Yep.
I support you kicking your neighbor's ass, and if there's another person that you'd potentially like to,
Get on your dirt bike and make it happen.
I'm not going to step in your way. But also a bit more nerdy one. Hot Toys, makers of some of the coolest toys out there, statues for the most part, posable statues, created a Pulverine character. In Deadpool and Wolverine, they were going to have an amalgamated version as one of the Deadpool core. And Wolverine looks really fucking cool.
I can imagine.
I kind of would like to own
And
it.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. There
That
it
does
is.
look cool.
Yeah. Comes with the katanas and the claws. And the claws have there's another set that have an effect coming off of them, like a speed line. Really awesome. Probably like $500 though. So
I hope Joe's back in a few minutes to turn the stream off.
yeah, that'd be nice. I have to text him. What the hell's going on with Beth? Because there's no more show left.
There's not. Oh, I have a nerd.
Oh, good.
One of the NASA people up in the control room for the Artemis 2 launch the other day had a plush on their desk next to them of Artemis from Sailor Moon, one of the cats.
Better. That's cute.
Was that the plush that showed the words in it like they were on a green screen?
What?
Oh, never mind.
No, stop. The people in the room had the plush on their desk.
Yes.
No, yes, they did.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Sailor Moon, the Moon, and Artemis 2.
I don't know if this is for sale, but I ran across this the other day. Adult-sized Kenner.
They're bringing back the proton pack.
Maybe.
Didn't you have one, Justin?
Fucking did.
Don't you still?
So cool.
No.
Oh.
All my cool stuff got tossed by my mom and my grandmother. I had the Sword of Omens, man. It was in Nanny's attic. And then when I was older, I was like, oh, I have some stuff up there. She's like, no, you don't. She's like, I got rid of everybody's shit.
And your soul broke.
All the Hess trucks that we weren't allowed to open?
I have them still. I have those.
I don't have any.
I have all of them. They're worth like $300 to $400 a piece on the net.
Get what you can.
Getting soon gonna have to sell them off.
Yeah. I have a nerd. I would like to say that I'm a very nice person. It's crazy, and you guys should be very grateful to know someone
Self-nerd, huh?
as great as me.
You're self-nerding?
Yeah. I was going to PetSmart, and there was an old lady with a shopping cart filled with shit. She had like a walker. She's walking with Meg, and we're talking, I just go, "Oh, excuse me, miss. Would you like some help?" How nice am I
Me
to
and
help this old lady in a walker,
I
or
do
to
shit
offer
like,
help?
I do shit like that all the time. You don't hear me fucking bragging about it.
Well, she said, "No, thank you." She said, and I quote, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Sounds like she wasn't scared at all.
Yeah.
No.
I did something really nice today. I was leaving Stop and Shop, and there was an old lady in front of me, couldn't have been more than 3.5 feet tall, pushing her carriage. And the adorable, the lovely girl in her 20s that was standing in front of me decided, ah, fuck this. I could even kind of like see her eyes roll from behind, dipped around to the right, and went out the inn. I'm like, ah. So instead of doing that, I didn't knock this old lady over and run past her. I let her walk. It was super nice of me,
That's great.
right? We're
I
both humanitarians.
yeah. You know, I don't talk about the nice things I do because it would ruin my fucking reputation.
I don't either. I just thought that was nice.
You can't break kayfabe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
So
expect you to do evil,
congratulations to you guys.
right?
So if you like what you hear, head on over to facebook.com/nerdies. Follow us at Nerdies on Twitter, at Nerdies on Instagram, especially on Twitter. If you want to see me attack Elon Musk on a near daily basis, you should go follow us on Twitter because that's what I do.
I think he just gets lost in the verbal barrage he gets.
We've gotten a lot of followers from it, so I won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Like all the times he's talking about like the SAVE Act must be blah blah blah, and ICE is doing their job. Bruh, you're a foreigner. Put your money where your mouth is. Pack up shop. Get the fuck out of our country if you really think it would be better without foreigners.
Yeah.
Because I think you should shut the fuck up.
Give us all those government deals back too.
Yeah, cunt. Anyways, you can also follow us on TikTok at The Real Nerdities. Yeah, we're The Real Nerdities. The Real Nerdities, please stand up because we won't bend the knee to snipers of our name.
Coming soon, the extreme nerdities.
Yeah, bitch.
It's the 90s again.
Go to prowrestlingtees.com/nerdities, NERDATIES. Buy our cool shirts, our logos, like our current one, where all us boys are themed to Saturday morning cartoons. Yes, kids, there used to be a time when you could watch all cartoons on Saturday mornings because we didn't have 24/7 cartoon channels. It's a thing. You could also buy your favorite EPW wrestler shirts on that same store because season 2 of EPW is dropping soon. We are recording the 3rd of 5 sessions in the next week or so, and we should be wrapped by June, which means new episodes will start at the end of June.
That's disconcerting.
Yeah, right? Oh, okay. There he is. So right as I was about to say, you would normally tell Joe, I would normally say to Joe, you're going to tell people about YouTube stuff. And then I was going to do it myself. But now Joe has returned. So now Joe can tell you about those YouTube things.
Check us out on youtube.com, youtube.com/nerdities. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Nerdities. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified when new content is coming. Because not only can you watch The One Above All live every Monday night, starting anywhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, depending on what show we're recording beforehand. You could check out our amazing interviews. You could check out season 1 of Nerd ETs. His season 2 is currently in production. You can also stay tuned to our amazing specials, our Halloween special, our Christmas special, the 100 greatest songs according to Nerdities.
150.
150 greatest songs according to Nerdities. And also, people out there, give us money.
Those specials are going to be Mike's take on the old Ghost Rider
Sleepy Hollow
legend.
with a twist.
And then our Christmas special is going to be insane. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
In the membrane.
Crazies.
Was your camera in mirror mode before? Or
Yes.
did you? Okay.
Yeah.
He does that.
Yeah. If I turn it off and on, it goes back into that mode.
Fucking technology.
Yeah.
So weird. The opinions of the Nerdies crew are idiotic and poorly thought out, but don't worry, next week will be far more insulting.
Bye.
Bye.
But
All right.